Hi guys, Alice Taylor down here at Lytham Golf Academy, and today we're going to do a little kind of long drive contest, but possibly there's the opportunity for a new driver to go in the bag for me. So we're going to test the TaylorMade M1 against the SRIXON Z565. So this has just come into the fitting studio here. I've hit a few shots, was impressed with how it looked and felt. So we're going to put them side by side. We're going to hit 5 real balls, TaylorMade TP5s on GC quad, so nice closed data. See how they perform, see which one hits it the furthest with the best one, but see which average is the best as well. And there's every chance that if the Srixon comes out on top, might replace that one in the bag. So like I said, 5 shots each. I think we'll go with the TaylorMade first, seeing as though that's the current one in my bag. Not going to get too much into actual reviewing of the product. There's already an M1 video on my channel, and there'll be a 565 video going up very, very shortly. So off we go. Let's see if we can get some good ones to get some decent feedback. And I'm going to pop ball speed up on the screen as I'm hitting the shots. A decent one to start with. Now certainly for me, the little challenge I've had with driver this year is I find I get some good numbers in fitting, but possibly when I'm getting out on the course, kind of not staying focused enough on what I'm doing, and maybe just hitting a few loose ones out on the golf course. So I need to build that into my practice a bit more on here, and probably play a bit more. And again, another good solid one, maybe a little bit toey. And like I said, the key is we're going to see which one hits it the furthest, but it's not all about your very best one. Look at the average as well. But I know for me, I certainly want to know that my potential on my good one is as good as it can be. Again, good solid, not bad. So obviously the big thing when we look at numbers is kind of launch and spin are so different, even with a few millimeters difference on strike. So unless there's anything really, really poor strike, I'm going to leave everything on there. And again, you know, I know how this looks and how it feels, and I'd be expecting some reasonable numbers from this, obviously because this is the one that's in the bag so far. Right, one final one with M1. Yeah, and I think any of those would be very playable, if not all of them absolutely flushed. So let's switch onto the Srixon. And to be honest, I've not really tested a massive amount of their product, so over the coming weeks there's going to be more and more of their product going on my channel. Comment below and let me know if there's anything particular you want me to test or test their product against, and I'll try and oblige by getting that video done for you. So 5 shots with the Srixon driver. And I do like the feel. I think it feels very, very solid. Again, it'd be interesting because in a lot of testing this year, I've kind of always found that the TaylorMade, whether it be M1 or M2s, maybe just been 1-2 miles an hour quicker on the ball speed, which I know I can manipulate things within impact to kind of increase ball speed, but then maybe lose a bit of accuracy. Again, very solid. And it'll be interesting because I think the more comparisons I do driver to driver, we'll just see how incredibly good everyone's product is this year. And it's always, like I say, a case of getting fitted, see what works best for you, and getting some proper feedback. So shot number 3. I just feel I can get them in play all day long. Last couple though. Could be an expensive video this if I need to change driver. always on the search for more accuracy, which is probably down to me, and then more distance, which I think is maybe the driver. Again, okay. Not absolutely flushed. And one final one. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this last one. Yeah, so probably pretty fair with each driver. Don't think I've hit either absolutely perfectly every time, which won't be a big surprise for you if you watch my videos. But let's look at some numbers, and we're going to look at some kind of club data and some ball data just to see how similar I was doing it and see which one out of the Srixon or the TaylorMade comes out on top. Okay guys, so if we look at the ball data, we've got ball speed just slightly edged by the M1 at 155 against 154. Launch angle pretty similar, 12.7 against 12.1. Slightly lower spin with the TaylorMade at 2,500 against 2,700. I would probably argue there that maybe just a couple of very slightly more towards the toe strikes just gave me those couple that were just under 2,000. Peak height exactly the same at 34 yards. And average carry 263 against 259. So on average M1 wins. And the longest carry 275 against 266. So M1 kind of taking it on ball data for both. Okay, so if we look at some club data, I mean, key one there is ball speed. Club speed. So 109 mile an hour for both. Pretty consistent. My path wasn't hugely different. Hitting up on the ball, exactly the same, 3.2. You know, so very, very similar. If anything, like I said, if you look at the strike down the right-hand side, you know, very, very toey one with TaylorMade early on, which was low spin. But there's the average. I had 5 mil towards the toe with TaylorMade against 4 mil out of the heel, which would certainly justify maybe the slight difference in spin rates. Okay guys, so we looked at numbers, and like I said during hitting shots there, just incredibly close. You know, and I think probably the numbers difference came down to those few millimeters in strike as the average. But the winner of today on long drive and average, which I suppose is a good thing for me because it's already in my bag, was the TaylorMade M1 driver. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.